Welcome back. We are inside the boardroom here at Psyko Labs with Mr. Locke.
How's it going, guys?
Now, we briefly talked to you earlier, and what's your job here again?
I make sure, well, officially, I'm the marketing guy for Psyko, which means I get to hang out with guys like Doc, talk shop about games. I take care of all the people's comments, questions, queries, all the good things and bad things people have to say about what we're doing here. But yeah, no, I'm the resident gamer, and yeah, I get to delve into gamers' minds and what they want out of their headsets. So, and then I get to test some stuff too, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah,
like Doc, I don't know if I've done as much testing as you, maybe, I don't know, but we've got a lot of headsets in the back and see how things compare, and then I cook up funny ideas to make YouTube videos. That's pretty much what I do. But
what did you do before this? Like, what even made you get into, I guess you call this the gaming industry?
I guess, yeah, and I mean that's kind of the main thing I wanted to do was, we're in Calgary, it's an oil city first and foremost, but I wanted to get into gaming and get into the industry somehow without having to move, because I have a lot of roots here. So I was looking around, and before this I worked, did administration for some recreation programs and lots of managing teams and people and stuff like that. But I was like, hey, so one of my friends mentioned to me that Psyko, they were going to do an internship or something. I was like, okay, so I'll check this out. And I got talking to James, and we had a couple lunches, came into the lab and started testing some stuff out, and the rest is history.
The rest is history?
Yeah, but yeah, no, I really wanted to, well, my job before was kind of like everyone, right? Yeah. But yeah, this was kind of the chance I had to break into the industry with not a lot of marketing experience. I do have a degree in molecular genetics, so
molecular genetics.
So I'm kind of a nerd. So.
Is there a single guy at Psyko Audio that has a real background in the field?
I don't think so.
No.
Mostly just engineers. We're like a Frankenstein company. We put a bunch of crazy people together, and
that's
we
really
get our
cool.
name Psyko. So.
That's really cool.
But yeah, no, it was really just a case of wanting to break into the industry and being close to home. So.
No doubt.
But.
So what do you got in store for us in the coming weeks? Release day.
Release day, yeah. Launch is coming up here pretty quick.
Let's not say it.
It's a secret. Couple of weeks, we're gonna do some teasers, commercials.
Some good videos are coming.
Good videos. I want to really get on that train just because it's something we're lacking a little bit of. We got to get that community going. And other than that, just making sure reviews get out. Been talking to lots of people there.
Who else is doing reviews right now? Any more local guys, or?
Not guy, kind of a personal guy we used to work with. Guy from BCC Hardware named Ben. Him and Jason are going to take a look. Other than that, it's our first round of reviews. We go into the bigger publications, your Engadgets, your Wired, your IGN, stuff like that. So we'll see what they say. I think they'll be pretty pleased. I have a feeling with this next set of things we're gonna get. Oh, this sounds amazing, and then why doesn't it work on console? But now we have an answer, which is great.
Yes, we do. Thanks to Competitive Gaming Audio.
That's right, Competitive Gaming Audio, getting you all your headset needs converted from PC to console.
And I don't know why that is. Like, PC has had the upper hand on headsets for the longest time, and it's kind of frustrating. And I was brought into the HPA2 mindset, what was it, probably about 7 months ago now. Mason, and it was actually pretty funny, me and Mason got into an argument on the forums. And I was talking about going and picking up the Turtle Beaches, the 7.1, quote unquote, and he quickly educated me into realizing that Turtle Beach's advertising campaign on those headsets is a little bit of bullshit.
Yeah, it's
in fine print. You got to read the fine print on the box. It's actually pretty funny. And from there, it's always been like, well, what else can I get that's not really made for gaming? And I went to the Sennheisers, thanks to Tipsy, who's another audiophile advocate.
Yeah, those are some nice.
Yes.
Those are some nice cans.
Have you ever tried the 595s or the 6 somethings?
I tried the 595s, but not the 6s, and they're nice.
Yeah.
They're very good. Yeah, like you too. We tried out the HPA2s for a while just because those were our closest competition, and
those are the next best thing in
I think so.
directionality.
And then who else did it? Their Triton with their. Yeah, they have. They're the only ones that have the four speakers jammed into the ear cup, which doesn't really work all that well.
No.
Just too bad, but.
Yeah, for me, Tritons just sound like you're in a garbage can, a tin can.
It's just tough, and you know they move a lot of product, and
they definitely do.
But yeah, the HPA2s, you know, that's a nice headset. But it's nice that, you know, people are starting to see us. It's funny too, just talking to guys like you and people around, you know, on our Facebook and things like that, saying, you know, we really are kind of a David going up against a Goliath, because it's an established industry. There's huge players, stuff like Astros, Sennheisers, Tritons, all these big names that can kind of throw money towards whatever they want, whether it's like, oh, we want 6 different skins, so there's new 6 SKUs, so now you can customize yours, and you know that all the feedback we get is stuff we want to do. Mm-hmm. It's just getting there, because we're just, you know, such a small company. We only have a half dozen people working. So,
yeah, I know.
And a lot of people don't understand that. People are like, so what the hell's going on there? I called you guys. I'm like, I know, I'm one dude answering all these people's emails and calls and trying to coordinate with reviewers and stuff. It's like, you know, and then once they hear, they're like, oh, I didn't realize that you guys were just this, you know, little startup. So
yeah,
it's nice too, because we do have the upper hand. I like using that analogy. Like, we have the stone, we have the best headset. So
yeah, exactly.
you know, it just takes us a little bit of time to get there. But,
well, you know, if you need somebody to answer phones.
That's right. You're in the market. Might have to bring you in for some.
That would be funny.
I think that'd be good.
Holiday Doc here. What's your problem?
Stop being a noob. No.
Yeah. Turn the headset on. Exactly. There you go.
And I need someone, you know, to actually play games in the office with, because everyone else is kind of brutal.
Yeah. James plays Battlefield once a month. What is that?
Something like that. I don't know. Yeah, everyone else is really busy, but I kind of, it's part of my job, right? I gotta play these games.
Exactly. You gotta test it.
I'm in the know, so.
I'm just gonna switch batteries real quick.
Yeah.
Back from battery interruption. Let's go to my question. What was your first headset?
First headset, I think, was a Logitech around the ear little shitty $20 one.
Nice.
And then after that, I got a Plantronics on sale, just because I was started to do podcasts about 5-6 years ago. So I was like, I need something that kind of works, but I was a poor student, so I went for the Plantronics $30 special. And then my first serious headset was a Logitech G35 on PC, which is it's good. It's
I think I had that same headset.
Yeah, I've been using that for a while, and then I tried out. I think that was the last one I bought, because everything else I get through work. You know, I used the Astro A40s for a while, and then I used the Triton AX Pros for a while, just to see how things compare, and then yeah, I just finally got to the top of the pyramid. Been using Psyko Carbons.
The best of the best.
Well, Psyko 5.1s before that.
Yeah. Carbons are the creme de la creme. It's kind of interesting. I'm going to be posting more of the event footage from Edmonton. A lot of surprise faces once they put on the Carbons and have to go back to their own shit.
You're like, oh, my X11s.
My X11s?
Oh, yeah, X11s.
What are these?
That's a funny reaction to see that.
Yeah.
And it happens a lot, where they're like, go back, and they're just like, okay.
A lot of people tried to buy them from me at the event. Like, how much?
Should have got you working on commission.
Yeah. How much for these headsets? Not for sale, man.
Not for sale.
Not for
Special
sale.
deal for you.
Special deal, $1,000.
Yeah, you can upsell them.
Yeah, come back, buy 4 more.
That's right.
So what else do you do? Besides work here.
Besides working.
I know you got some other projects, some online stuff.
Doing some work with. I've been involved with a couple communities. One, noobtube.com. It's a community there. You can check it out. Co-Optimist I write views for, Co-op Gaming, and then personal stuff. I just so many different things I'm trying to incorporate, like just dumb stuff you do with your friends. You know, I'm not super competitive into the games per se. Like I'm not on the competitive circuit or anything like that. But I just, you know, I collect games. I love just having a library of games. If you look at my channel, you can just see the shelves and shelves of crap I have. Just
how many games do you have? Have you done a box count?
Box count, so non-digital, so not counting Steam. I'm close to 1,000.
Oh.
From Atari to.
You have Atari?
Yeah, I have every system. Not counting obscure stuff. I'm still looking for Saturn and TurboGrafx 16. So everything from Atari up until PS3 stuff. So.
Do you have 64 James Bond?
I do.
1v1, let's go.
Let's
I'll
do
be
it.
oddball.
And cardboard, so no screen watching.
Oh, yeah, cardboard.
But yeah, I do a lot of, you know, my primary hobby is gaming, play sports and music, and do some
music, eh?
Music production. Yeah, I want to start doing that a little more seriously, try and incorporate that into videos and stuff. But
what do you do as far as that? Like, do you play instruments or just
I started out,
syncing, you know, or
I haven't gone into the digital stuff yet. I am slowly looking at turntables and digital mixing and remixing. I actually want to just kind of start remixing chip tunes and like 8-bit music and stuff.
Remix 8-bit.
Yeah. Something like that. I don't know why, I really like that, but I got like any kind of kid play piano, then play drums, and kind of went from there. Guitar.
Same here.
Didgeridoo.
Dad owning the recording studio allowed me to hang out with all the session musicians, and I got learned to how to play the drums, the bass, the guitar, a little bit of piano. I don't really remember a lot of it.
Yeah, piano's tough. I can kick out a couple things.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, when I'm not doing sports music or gaming, just hang out with my dog and family.
Right on.
But that's like 10%. Everything else, which is too bad. But.
So just to reiterate, not all gamers are nerds.
That's right.
The N-word, don't drop it.
No.
It's bad.
It's all about in moderation.
Yeah,
I'm a huge advocate for, you know, games are good. Read a good book, Stephen Johnson. Everything bad is good for you.
Everything bad is good for you.
You can put all those naysayers to shame and say, hey. Let's just think about this. But no, I'm a huge you know, gaming and moderation advocate, and anyone that, you know, starts, you know, slagging games for the wrong reasons, I really have a problem with. Like
it's such a stereotype, and people just don't understand that competitive gaming to a point, like obviously there is extremes, and obviously there's those articles that are coming out trying to say that gaming is the next addiction of America. But
I think bad parenting is.
Yeah, bad
parenting is.
Yeah.
You know, like you probably have the same story. Like, got my first NES when I was 4 years old, and
really?
I never looked back. And I've always, you know, you do your homework, you do everything else, and you can play games at the same time. It's just part of your life.
For me, I got N64. I wasn't really into it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got James Bond. I got 1080 snowboarding, which was awesome.
Good game.
And from there, I didn't play again until StarCraft. And then I tried my hand at professional StarCraft for a bit. Did okay, but I'm white, and that doesn't
really... So you have a disadvantage.
I have a disadvantage when you're not Korean. And from SOCOM, from StarCraft, it went to Rogue Spear to Counter-Strike, StarCraft again.
Oh, yeah. Kind of flopped.
And then SOCOM to PS2, and...
Nice, yeah.
Now it's SOCOM 4. I got the beta last night, actually.
Did you try it out?
Not very much. Got like 2 minutes and then got yelled at, so I had to leave.
The old, all right, we're done now.
Yeah, so. See you guys later.
No, it's important. I think, you know, gaming is huge, and it's such a big industry, and you know, kids can pull the old, oh, my kid's fat, plays too many video games, yada yada. It's like, well, there's other ways
what's
around.
The parent doing?
Yeah, exactly. So I have a huge problem with people that slag gaming, or you know, they're like, oh yeah, I'm a gamer. It's like, oh, and then they give you that look, and that's becoming less and less.
Loser.
But you know, it's like, well, you just played Farmville for like 3 hours last night, so you're a gamer too. Sorry.
Sorry, Facebook games count.
Yeah. Anyone that plays a game and enjoys it is a gamer, but there's just different degrees, right? There's, you know, your audience, your guys are like those are hardcore, you know, shooter gamers, and those guys know what they're doing. And then there's my mom who plays Text Twist. She's a gamer too. They don't realize it, but
my mom plays World of Warcraft.
Perfect, great, level 85, Dark Knight, Death Knight.
There we go.
Yeah, showing my ignorance.
Well, it's a pretty good video. Had a lot of fun today, and I'm sure we're going to be working lots more with these guys here. In fact, I know we are. And Locke and myself, probably going to be doing some other stuff, some side projects. But we are done here. This is the remnants of earlier.
That's right.
It's all done. My breakfast of champions over there.
Get us set up.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm Holiday Doc. Thanks for checking out the video. Be sure to follow me on Twitter, as that's the best way to get in contact with me. Anyways, I'm out. Locke's out.